Hey guys, how you doing? Here's the prince.koala and I'm bringing you, as promised, another 31k rules Rome Total War online battle. And this is not a 1 versus 1, this is a 3 on 3, which is that's my favorite way of playing 31k, I think, because you have one guy in the center that is able to support his wings, and you can do nice tactics on these sets, yeah. And my allies are, well, I'm in command of the Macedonians, and on the right I have Heaven Biscuits, commanding the Spartans, or the Greeks. Well, he only brought Spartans, so let's just say he's commanding the Spartans, which you see right here. And yeah, well, he only brought Spartans and as many upgrades as you can get on them with the money that is available. And on my left flank I have Hannibal Barker, another 31k player, pretty nice guy. He's in command of the Sendet SPQR, the Romans. So we also have a Roman faction on our side, because the others have two. But we have also Gallia. I don't know how do you say this in English. I think it's the Gauls. Yeah, those are the Gauls. And yeah, well, they're facing each other, but as you will see, or as you might guess, the Gauls are not bringing too much infantry units, because in comparison to the others, they're pretty weak. And yeah, my army consists of 10 units of royal pikes, mainly gold, and up front I have one vanilla unit of royal pikes to absorb some pila, because we have two Roman factions against us. And in my bag I brought 3 units of Cretans with gold attack to reduce the morale, to get some shots in his cavalry, or reduce the archers that the enemies will bring. And of course 6 units of cav to be able to support everybody on the field. I think they're maxed out. 3, yeah, they're maxed out. And yeah, my units are commanded by Alexander himself, as you see here. Let's have him standing here. And well, yeah, I think we're ready. We can wait for the others. Well, to Hannibal's army, which is interesting. He has this one unit of Roman general. I think it's a more expensive one, but why would you bring this? I mean, yeah, you'll see. I think he really didn't use it like he wanted to. I don't know if this is a troll unit or whatever, but you will see what he's doing with it. I rewatched this video, so I kind of know what's going on, because it's kind of long time ago, and I didn't want to miss something once I'm recording. And so yeah, I'm a bit moving to the right, because they're the Roman factions, and I saw the Gauls only brought cavalry and archers, which will those archers will be all the archers that this team has got. Only just Talus, he's in command of the Juliae Romans, brought another unit of archers, but the rest is consisting of these Gaul archers. And here Hannibal kind of sneaked through. I don't know if they would have expected him to retreat, but he just pulled on, and now trying to catch some of these archers. But as he's being caught, because there are so many enemies around, when the first horse dies of the Romans, and they immediately retreat, which is kind of a waste of this unit. At this point I thought, well, they lost one and they might come back, but they're just getting chased and shot by those archers. See the arrows coming? Yeah, that's killing those guys. And yeah, Biscuits is pretty offensive here on that flank against Talus, and I am trying to catch up in the center. Also Hannibal Barker is marching from the left flank, and Alan, another really good player I think, when it comes to 31k, is in command of the Scipio Romans, but it's a pretty common, pretty standard but solid build, and also has I think 6 units of Praetorian Cav. So they have lots of cav, more than we do, but we have pikes, so it should be good. And yeah, here you see Biscuit starting, and Tatus is doing this really nice. Once these first line of Spartans is engaging, he's allowing his urbans to throw their peeler, and as these are engaged with those, they're directly throwing in a thicker line, so he's killing quite a lot of Spartans right here. And over here the same, killing lots of Spartans with the peeler. But now it's Biscuit's turn to strike back. Now he's marching forward into those Roman lines with all the Spartans. And here as well I'm engaging the Scipii, so he's not able to react too much on Hannibal Barca, who should have more come around this upper left wing, I think. Now he's being stopped by those Gauls, and also getting support by Odin's Cav, but he should manage to block them, as he's got so many units that are not engaged yet. And Biscuits forgot these 2 units, which he's now closing up. And yeah, my Cav I didn't really knew how to use them yet. My archers are, I think, counter-firing on his archers, or reducing some of his cav units. Right here, it's Tatus, sorry, sends in some cav to get into the bag of Hannibal Barca, destroying some of his urbans, which he is able to do. And by this point I should support him with some of my phalanx units, which I'm probably going to do. And yeah, Odin is now engaged with his main forces up front on my pikes. And yeah, Biscuit is slowly but surely pushing this guy back. And right here I kind of helped him, because there was one testudo, that's what you call it. It's a testudo formation which stopped those Spartans, which I charged in and destroyed with my cav, so Biscuit was able to press on. And right here I'm moving over my cav, which is now taking high casualties from the fire of these Gauls. And he's now engaging my cav as well. Bad reaction of mine there, on my behalf. And I can send in those 3 units because those are all engaged, and this one I'm using to counter charge these cav units. And yeah, Biscuit is doing a pretty good job here on the right flank, allowing me to sneak through this little gap here. And right here I just send over some units to support this flank. Right here, pikes drop down to make this more solid right here. And as there's so much cav right on this flank, on the left flank of ours, I'm sending 3 units of pikes over. One got stuck, but they should be catching up pretty soon. So I can kind of reinforce this left wing, and here I charged in and destroyed some of his Judei units on this flank to free up some of his Spartans to be able to kill the rest pretty quick and maybe support our left flank, which really needs support. I'm kind of making sure that nobody's getting through here, and now counter charging to all of his cav right there, right into the back of these units. Supported by my spearmen, royal pikes. General's closing up as well, filling this gap, so nobody's getting through here. And from behind as you saw here, sneak through this little gap, which Biscuits opened, and I'm getting now a nice charge into these into the rear of these units, causing 1, 2, 3 units to rout, 4 units to rout, 5 units to rout. Oh, that was my unit, 4 units to rout. And yeah. So right here, this cav comes back again, which is no problem because the Gaul cav is pretty weak by now. I don't worry about too much about them, but I kind of worry about those Roman Praetorian cav units. They can yeah, kill quite a lot, but as you see, I got so many pikes, and it's just spears everywhere in them. Should turn them around every second, yeah, now I do. And look, it's just spears everywhere. There's no way these cav units could survive, and as you see, they are dying like immediately, like as they're look at this. There's spears everywhere. It's like the hell for every cav unit. And yeah, on the right flank, Biscuits push back what's left of Talus, who is now trying to support what's going on over here. But by now, Odin is pretty much destroyed. All they have got left now are the archers, which did a really good job. I think they killed like tons of people, tons of soldiers. And yeah, now we're just sending in what we have left, which is a bit more than Talus has. And still Biscuits got so many Spartans. It's like, yeah, the battle is pretty much over by now. Even though the Gauls are still getting shots into the back, which was a nice move of Talus actually. Like bring those Spartans in a position where their rear is open for those archers, but right now it doesn't matter anymore. And well, yeah. But no, I didn't really care too much about what's going on. It's just sending some random attacks right here, killing what's left of those little urban units. So, because by now you could say that the battle is over. GGs have been said already, I think. And yeah, it's just one unit after another of these urbans are routing. As you see, there are lots of Spartans dying with every wave of arrows. Even though I'm like counter firing all the time on these archers, the numbers just won't drop down as there are so many of them. Like some of them were routing, but they came back and were still firing with arrows. I think if they would have destroyed our cav earlier, and then he would be able to bring all his archers around one flank and shooting us in the back all the time, that would have been deadly. But like that, we pulled off a victory here. And yeah, also Hannibal Barker has some units left, which are now just chasing what's left of the enemy. And I think the Gauls are... Well, he knows the battle's over, but he still knows that he's going to get some kills if he's not admitting defeat yet, so I think that's why he's just keeping on playing a little bit more. I'm just doing my work on counter-firing here. And yeah, Biscuits and me are just standing here trying to take as less casualties as possible by bringing our guys in phalanx formation. And yeah, it was a nice battle actually, I think. Nice work on this flank, and my job was just make sure that nobody's getting through the center, and then I could support both Biscuits and Hannibal, mainly Hannibal on this flank where like the main cav fight took place, where my pikes played an important role as well. And yeah, as you saw in the battle. So right now I think there's not really much more to say about. I think we can fast up a little bit forward here and bring my general in loose formation. as I tried to chase down some of his archers, but I didn't want him to shoot up my general, any other unit but my general. And there's still some some units left of tailors, which are routing now as well. And yeah, they're going to admit defeat any second as I'm sending my cretins in for melee. Yeah, they're admitting defeat and the battle is over. GG to all of you, and in case some of you are watching this battle. And yeah, hope to fight you soon. Here are the statistics. I think all my units got pretty solid kills. Yeah, most go on my archers, but yeah, well, most of these kills are those goal archers, which are not too expensive, so yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video, guys.